I'm trying to, how do you say, multitask with the two devices and to, okay.
You can put in
okay, so join as a guest. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Thank you. Yeah, what did you say?
Assalamualaikum. Walaikum salam.
No.
What we talking about? We're talking about doing good deeds. Well, alhamdulillah, it's sad. Okay. Oh my God. So let
Okay.
it's like
Okay, you're gonna take it somewhere. Okay, sis, I think you're having.
interference.
Yes, interference. Yes, you're having interference. So I don't know how we pull it off like that.
It's not me.
No, not you. No, not you.
I just wanted to say something to you before you are welcome and there's some speakers will face you. That's what I wanted to say. Wow, I'm having a hard time hearing. Okay. Is the interference still on?
Yeah, I have to reduce the volume here. So
okay, I can hear. Yeah, I can hear.
So I have to reduce my own volume. Still on because I turned down my volume. I have to do the same thing. So what I think you should do, turn the volume of this one, the other one down. Yeah. So you mean both of them? I've no, not the both of them. Leave this one on TikTok. Okay. Yeah, but I've turned it down. Are you still hearing the interference? No. Yes. Are you still hearing it?
No.
I think it's better. Okay, so I can continue now. Yeah. Inshallah. So anyway, we started doing this online on Thursdays. So people will join from Nigeria as well from all over. Then we started doing something that was not originally part of the plan, part of the program. We would do Q&A. So whenever we do Q&A, we would say whoever gets after giving a lecture, whoever gets the answer right, we started giving them like $2, $5 as a prize. $2, $5, something like that. However, and guess what we did with that money? Because what is $2, $5 going to do for you in America? We started using that money as charity. We send it to Nigeria as charity and ask our members on ground in Nigeria to go and use the money as donation for needy people. The first one we did was like $24, right? And that $24, when it was into Naira, it was significant. So our coordinators in Nigeria, they divided the money and gave one to the University of Lagos Muslim students who were doing, they had a hijab day awareness. So she gave them half, and she gave half to a widow of an imam who had died a while ago, a few years ago, but the family had become very, very impoverished. The mother had children that they used to wake up very early, like 4 a.m. or something like that, and cook pap, what they call pap, ogi. And they would have to carry it on their heads and go around the neighborhoods and sell these products before they go to school. And they used to use wooden stove. with lots of smoke. The smoke was bothering them, but they were struggling to make ends meet for her to take care of the children. So when our coordinator gave that money to that widow, it was as if we gave her millions. She was so happy. So what we do is that we send our coordinators to go and meet Latifa. Okay, the coordinator is doing that to go and do fact finding and figure out need assessment, figure out what is it that they need that can help change their life for the better. And she told us this is what she needed. So our members, everybody just contributed. We set that business up better. So we got her gas cylinder and gas stove, and we bought materials for her, for her cooking. We included akara. So she now started selling ogi ati akara. And we said the children must not go and hawk any more food items. So we set her up. She had a store, and now she is independent. We have empowered her. Alhamdulillah. So that's how we started empowering people. So our people on the ground, our coordinators on the ground, the members on the ground started getting requests, word of mouth. People just started sending requests. They needed, so many people had many issues that they couldn't meet their basic needs in their children. There were so many widows, there were so many single mothers that had been, the husbands didn't have work or whatever, they will abandon them, they will so many people who had medical issues. One woman, she was pregnant, she had twins. After she had the twins, because she went into labor very late in the middle of the night, so they took her to the nearest hospital, which was a private hospital. When she got there, she had the baby. She didn't have any money. So they held her at the hospital, locked her up with the baby until she could pay the money. They would not release her. So we bailed her out also. And so many things like that. Now, in the meantime, one of my brothers, I said, okay, we want to build we also helped the Muslims in prison. So, a lot of Christians would take food items to the prison, and they will give them lectures and services and things like that. So, and it was open to everybody, both Muslims and non-Muslims. So we joined with, instead of reinventing the wheels, we joined an organization, a charity organization that was already doing that, inmate care. So we would donate. So they would buy food and take it to the prison. So we did that. And then so my interest was also in creating a program, a facility for an orphanage facility. So there's an orphanage that I knew about through my sister. So we gave them donation. Now we started giving them donation. Then I said, okay, let's look for other charity organizations that are Muslims. Guess what? We couldn't find any until I found one more. So in the whole of Lagos, there are only 2 orphanages that are, Muslim owned and run. Subhanallah. So we started donating to the other one. And I called my brother. I said, can you check in Ogbomoso? We are from Ogbomoso. That's where the princess lineage comes from. And I asked my brother, I said, can you find a land I asked him if there are Muslim orphanages. He said there's not a single one in Ogbomoso, not a single one that are Muslims. But there are so many that the Baptists, the missionary had a lot of activities, especially in Ogbomoso, in many parts of Nigeria, we know. So they had many church, Christian-based orphanages, not a single one. So I asked him to please look for a land where we can start, where we can build and create a good orphanage for women, for children by Muslims. So in the course of that, my brother contacted an imam, and I hope he's on TikTok, because I sent him the invitation. The imam that I'm referring to, his name is Imam Hashim Bello. Imam Hashim Bello. He is the secretary to all the imams in Ogbomoso. So he and my brother, they started looking for land to buy, and they went to many regions. It was not achievable at the time. Meanwhile, he now told us, he said, if we want to do khaira, any charity work, that he is the imam of the blind center in Ogbomoso. Now, this blind center, I have to give a little bit of history. It was started by a Muslim blind man who learned who learned handiwork, a lot of handiwork. And that's how he didn't know that, being blind, being visually impaired, you can still you can still be able to learn something. So he started learning how to do, vocational things, basket weaving, key holders, many things that, household items. So that's how he started the Ogbomoso Blind Center. And so students started enrolling, and they had boarding. They have a huge land. Now, they took it from him, took the program from him, and it kind of became Christian based. Later, the Oyo State government took it over, and the Oyo State government is the one running it. So when we got involved, what we found was that those students, both minor and grown-ups, so they had academic students and also vocational students. Their conditions were horrible. Their conditions were horrible. Some of you may have seen when they protested. They protested last year. They showed the amount of food and the quality of food that they were giving them, and the government got involved. They removed the principal. So meanwhile, before then, my brother, my husband, and some of our members in Nigeria, we went to visit them to discuss why are they being given the portion of food that you will give a 2-year-old. And the students complained that it was always eba, which is the gari fufu, in the quantity. So children were getting sick. Children and grown-ups were getting sick with ulcer, with gastrointestinal problems and dizziness, because they were not well fed. So that's the government part. That's the school part. I won't say the government, the school part. The parents and the families that these people come from is what is more heartbreaking. So when and this is informational for Nigerians. the way they treat blind people, you will not believe it. They treat them as if they are subhuman beings. Like, let me give you an example of some of the things that they do. If they want to do sadaka, like let me speak some Yoruba here. Wọ́n ní pé kí wọ́n lọ ṣe sàrà fún kankan, maybe they need money, or they will take the money, the naira note, and they will do all their dua. Wọ́n á ṣàdúrà sí ipe Ọlọ́run kó yọ, kó bá wọn kó ikú lọ, kó kárùn lọ, and they will be rubbing the money all over their bodies, right? And then, because they know that the blind beggar cannot see what they're doing, so they will give them that money that they had put all their own prayers for them to do better, and for all that negativity to be transferred to the blind people. Can you imagine that? They think of them as if they are non-existent. So tó máa ṣe owó fi owó ṣe fún oníbàárà yẹn, wọ́n á fi pa gbogbo ara, wọ́n máa ṣépè síbẹ̀, wọ́n wá fún oníbàárà yẹn. You understand? So anyway, the parents also and the families, they discard these people as if they are non-human.
I'm hearing the echo again.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Maybe you.
Can you guys hear it?
You need to unmute.
Not mute. That's the reason.
Yeah, she needs to mute from your own side, since we are hearing, because we translate. We can hear you here.
Is that what?
No,
Okay.
Sister Sharifa, you will mute the second one from your side. No, not you.
No, I'm just asking to mute your mic.
Okay. Is it still interfering?
Yeah, it's from your end, so
I
you
can
need
still
to
hear the
mute
echo.
your own end.
Anyway, so
No,
now the families also,
once they go to the host
muted mic.
Okay, no, you have to mute from your side on the second device and leave only this one on.
Mute everyone.
I have to mute it. How are you gonna hear me?
I will still hear.
Okay. Which one should I mute?
I'm talking about the sister require to mute everyone and mute the speaker.
Yes. Okay.
Is
it better now?
Mute yourself too, sister require. How about now? All right. Okay, I have muted it's still echoing.
Yeah, it stopped at a time, but I don't know what it's like. I don't know what happened from your end.
Okay, I will keep on talking. I guess hopefully all shall be well. All right. So their families, somebody lost blind center, and this happens all over, not just in Ogbomoso, because we've done a lot of investigation that why do the people, their families, their parents, why do they discard them? Why do they just, feel that that responsibility is being lifted off? Some of them, they will give them 1,000 naira for a whole term. True story. Some of them, the parents and families will not give them anything because they don't believe that they will amount to anything, that they cannot be useful to them, in the future. So they concentrate on the sighted children. The grown-ups, there's a man who became blind in his 30s. He lost his wife, and I guess the wife took the children and abandoned him. So he was admitted into the blind center. He started learning handiwork so that he can be able to feed himself and take care of his basic needs. So these are the things, this is in a nutshell, some of the sufferings that they go through. So Alconitat and Alconitin, we took over, we started giving them stipend. We went to the school and advocated for better feeding for them, better care, and also we started giving them money for daily care, their hygiene, like so every month we do those things for them. Now there's one of them who is a grown-up who created a nickname for himself that everybody now calls him Alomeka. Alomeka, meaning he would encourage all of them and say, we are human beings, and Allah knows we are human beings. As much as people in the country and our family members, they don't think we're real human beings. They don't think we have any opportunity to go to Mecca. He said, we will go by God's grace. So everybody now knows him as Alo Mecca. Don't worry, guys. He uses it to encourage them, not to feel dejected. And he said, Allah will call us Alo Mecca. The second story is that they don't have a masjid. They pray under a tree on campus, and that's no covering except for the tree. So one day they were praying Salatul Juma, and after they did the first rakah, subhanallah, Allah sent down this, those types of rains that don't give they don't give what? They don't give notice that the rain is coming. It just started coming down so hard and so fast suddenly while they are praying. And they couldn't, of course, could they break their prayer? Aja Alaji, the scholars there, the rain started pouring down heavily. My question is, could they break that salat? La. They can't. So they had to finish that prayer. And when they finished the Juma, they started the sighted ones, because some of the neighborhoods people will come and pray Juma there. So the sighted people started holding the students one by one, like two on each arm, to lead them to under the one of the buildings, so that they would not be wet. So they were leading all of them, both male and female, until they got to the last student, who was seated on that soil ground with the rain pouring down on him. So they wanted to help him to go undercover. He said no. He was crying. He said, I will not get up from this ground until Allah answers our prayer and give us a masjid. He said, so he refused though. He refused to get up. He was just praying and calling on Allah. So the answer to that prayer was Al-Qanitat and Al-Qanitin. That's how my brother now brought the situation to us, that how can we help this group of Muslims who have sight challenges. And so we started broadcasting about it, and people see. So I don't know why the people in America, they started donating like you won't believe it. Everybody started sending money. So we registered in America, and then we registered in Nigeria as a full-fledged official charity organization. So as of now, we have over 3 million naira donated for the masjid. So we're now waiting for the government to give us approval to build the masjid inside the campus. That's where we are with that. So there's only one student who knows how to read Quran, the Braille Quran, they have to use their hand. If you know about Braille Quran, the way the blind people read anything. So he's not even finished. He's still learning, but he's the only teacher that they have to teach them Quran. So one of the efforts that and these are everybody, whoever hears it, they donate. They don't have to be Alconitat or Alconitin, but they are on our list. So we always send whatever the needs are. So somebody donated Quran for them, for all the students. Somebody donated Qaida. So people now Alconitat and Alconitin. Alconitin are the male members. Alconitat are the female members. So at some point we're going to do co-ed dhikr. At some point, inshallah, we're going to combine and do it together. Maybe once a month, that's what we're planning. Maybe once a month, we all come together and do dhikr. We are thinking of Saturday or Sunday. So all that information will come out once we make decisions. So everyone is welcome to join this effort. So what we are, the current stage that while we are talking here is not only for all those other things that we're doing, but this Ramadan we want to take some of them to Umrah, because we know Hajj is very expensive. But Alomeka, that Alomeka hope and dreams for them, we are praying that people can make their dreams come true. Also, anything you do, any sadaqah that we do for people who don't have challenges is highly accepted, right? Now, when you now do sadaqah for people whom Allah has given some challenges, ikbenija, or whatever it is in Yoruba, and you do sadaqah for them, you will have multiple level. You'll be on a very high level for Allah to answer your prayers. So a lot of people, some people will give us. One woman, she gave us $1,000 as her zakat, her annual zakat. So many people do big things like that. And I always use this as a great example. Whatever amounts that you have, Allah knows. There's one grandma who doesn't have money, who gets, she donates 5,000 naira frequently from time to time. And she will say, I'm like, what? This is what Allah loves. Her 5,000 naira may be equivalent to somebody else's 1 million. So this is what we are talking about. We Nigerians should not look down at people with challenges and treat them as if they're not human beings. Sometimes they will not allow them to enter public transportation. They will not. What does that mean to them? Afọ́jú lè wọ mọ́tò, àwọn onídàáfó, they say afọ́jú lè wọ mọ́tò. Then tebari títì, people will just be pushing them. No care for them. Some of them, they will stand in the middle of by the roadside because they want to cross to the other end. Many people will just pass them by. They will not help them cross. Only few people. Why do we have that type of thinking or your belief system. Somebody who is challenged by Allah, and the same way that they treat people who have mental illness, the stigma. I don't understand the way that people think. So my appeal is, when you see anybody who has challenges, who is impaired, please be kind to them. Please don't wish more evil on them. And then àwọn afọ́jú àbí àwọn míì tán ní pé bóyá arọ ni wọ́n àbí nǹkan kan ṣe wọ́n, they will use that. How terrible is that? So we're asking, so for each, let me give the information. We are also donating, so we are subsidizing their Umrah for this Ramadan to $3,000. It's supposed to be $5,000, but we, myself, Al Qanitat, were subsidizing it. So $3,000 for everything, all inclusive. Their passports, we will also get their passports, do all the things that they need to do in Nigeria. Pay, that will cover the airfares, their feeding throughout Ramadan, and the ziyara, everything that we do, they will be treated just like any paying pilgrim, with kindness and love. So it's $3,000 per student. And the Saudi law is that if a blind person is going, they have to attach a sighted person with that blind. So one sighted person will be responsible for about two, not more than two. So you can hold them on both sides. So what we are asking for is whatever you can do, and we can also people can contribute. 6 people can contribute $500 each to sponsor a blind person. If you have the means, you can sponsor 1, 2, 3, 4 people. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have the ability to do. So we're appealing to get support from the community everywhere, and you can send it to this is we have, oh, I should have sent you that. We have accounts, Nigerian account, and we have dollar account here. With the dollar account, to Zelle is alqanitat@gmail.com. Simple. ALQAANITAT alqanitat@gmail.com. Yes, ma'am. And for the Nigerian one is UBA. I'll drop that too. So may Almighty Allah bless us, give us all barakah for all our efforts. And I thank you for giving me the platform to advocate for those who cannot advocate for themselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So I'm open to questions. Thank you. Clear path. Allahu Akbar.
Do some talking after I finish, but I just want to say Jazakumullah khairan to you for this wonderful service that you are doing to mankind. This is a great effort. And I want to bless and bless and the Al-Qanitin and Al-Qanitat has a great job. Like giving hope to the place. In Nigeria, in Africa, generally the way we treated
Emma Binu Sheikh, somebody is eating and making us all hungry. We can hear the bag in the kitchen. You want to join one? Oh my God.
The way we treated the physical challenges, the physical challenge people, encourage. We think that they are not part of society, and at the same time, this is a call for all of us. Give them hope. I see that beautiful hope from one of the brothers that says that we are going to go to Hajj. We are going to go to Hajj. And another one said, we are with supplication to Allah. He said, we need a masjid and something. Please, that the people, that our brothers, they are brothers, they are Muslims. I know it can be at the most of mute people.
Yes, I tried to.
So that's one things. Let us
maybe you can call her. Can you call her?
Okay, can you just return her later?
Since we have a pause, can I say something? We have a brother in the house who just took his shahada. I don't remember welcoming him before Chef Tara Pink said he took his shahada in December.
We welcome them to the fold of Islam. May Allah be with them, inshallah. So I don't want to waste much time. I welcome Nalaji, Dr. Oluyedu, welcome Dr. Nasuddin, welcome Stars Adam, welcome Brother Sheikh Abdullah, welcome Ubutawa and Sister Zafira, good job. Assalamu alaikum, Aja. You are the floor.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum to everybody. Sister Sharifat, Princess Sharifat, I just want to say thank you so much. May Allah reward you for what you do in the community. You do a lot in the community, and may Allah continue to bless you. I remember the last event where a woman was. Before I go there, I want to welcome Chief Terry. Thank you so much for joining. You are welcome to the fold of Islam. Please, if you have questions, please reach out. And one thing I tell New River is that step by step, don't rush yourself to know everything now. Just take step by step. That effort that you take that is consistent is what Allah loves. Thank you so much for coming on this platform. So I remember the last stop she did was when this lady that broke out, that was in the prison, that she left her daughter in the car, and her daughter died. She was grieving for her daughter at the same time she was in prison. And Sister Sherifa took it upon herself to go visit her in the prison, and she ran for money for what do you call it, for so that was amazing, and she really do a lot in the community. Apart from that, she's also into tour travel. As we all know, as Muslim, one thing Allah has always, that's that stand us out
Mm-hmm.
is people usually say Muslims are so kind, are so generous when it comes to charity.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this month of Shaban, we are all preparing to meet a month of Ramadan that is full of, charity that people tend to. So this is the best time to actually, touch people's life. You touch their life. If we can do it for people who are hale and hearty, why not people who are in hell? The blessing, the reward on it for me, it's so big. So when she reached out to us to to come together to see how we can raise the money for the Umrah for this wonderful brothers and sisters back in Nigeria, I told her that it would be a very great opportunity for her to come to the platform. Of course, she has been on the Clever platform for many times. And if you guys remember the story that I used to tell when the husband was so hungry and the wife, they were in a very tough argument, they were hungry, and it was like, oh, the marriage was, it was, she inspired me with that story of how the wife just went hug the husband just for it to come. That inspired me. So I look up to her as like a, for mentorship, and she has always been there. Even when I host children's program monthly on the masjid, she's one person that when I reached out, she will always be there or give me some advice on what to do. So I want to implore everyone that please, if no matter no matter how small, even if it's $1, for this initiative, it's a beautiful one, and may Allah make it come true for them and me. So we have our sheikhs. We have sheikhs in the house, in the likes of Dr. Nasruddin, Sheikh Dr. Nasruddin Bello. Alhamdulillah, we have Sheikh Abdullah. We have Sheikh Am in the house, and we also have Sheikh Oluyedu in the house.
Another philanthropist.
Another philanthropist.
Dr.
Yes.
Oluyedu.
Yes, he's another wonderful philanthropist back at home who help, a lot of students.
Mashallah.
So hear from him as well. And I just want Sheikh Nasruddin to, unmute and just, talk to us about charity, humanitarian, whatever he can pour on us this afternoon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you guys for all these wonderful accolades. Barakallah fidu jami'an. My brother Sheikh Nasruddin Bello and everyone else that they have mentioned, Barakallah fikum, Jazakumullah khairan, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه والتابعين ومن تبعهم بسنة يوم الدين وبعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Thank Allah for sustaining our life in this moment and for this effort. I would thank Allah for what our brother and sister are doing. Sheikh Abdul Hakim and Haji Ayamela and what you are abundantly. Thank Allah for what Elijah Jennifer is doing. In fact, one thing about Elijah which I envy about her is that it comes from Islamic background, and she's always surrounded by people who can always say, oh Allah, these are blessed people, may Allah prolong their lives. May Allah continue to give you that more. May Allah, family, your husband, and your project, may Allah grant them goodness thereafter.
Yours too, and every one of us.
What I will do, there are some things I will discuss with you privately. There will be something there.
Inshallah.
First, charity, the significance of charity cannot be overemphasized for us as Muslims. we need to count it. We need to attach to it. And it's part of Sadaqah Jariyah is something that when we are no more, especially as we benefit from the charity, it is always there. And we need to look at Quran. In most cases, when Allah is talking about Iman, when he talk about Salat, Allah is always added those parents that was part of what we are giving them. It's very, very important. Just as Iman is important, Salat is important, complex Zakat, and we do so that it's very, very paramount for us as Muslims. So as Muslims, we encourage us to donate generously and also to encourage others to donate generously. And for our brothers and sisters who are impaired, or those who are not even impaired in one way or the other, God might Allah strengthen them along their life. And grant them the goodness of this world and hereafter. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you so much, Sheikh. Thank you. We really appreciate you. May Allah continue to bless you with knowledge. Sheikh Adams, please can you unmute? And if you have questions, please leave it on the chat. Welcome, Brother Mikhail, to this live. Of course, we would like to bring you up much later to to talk to you as well. Sheikh Adams, are you there?
You can unmute. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We're happy, and I personally is happy to be one of you today. And then I give grace to you, this woman that cultivates, that make all this thing happening, to let people know what to do, to alert people. So I give grace to Hajia Rukaya and Halaja Akuride. And then this is great thing for people, to join and to do, to fantasize your life now and hereafter. The Quran says, Al-Hajulukum ala tijaratin tunjikum min adhabin alim. تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم ذلك خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.
ما شاء الله.
He said, let me tell you, let me tell you what business that you can do that we escaped you from being punished in the hereafter. The first thing is tu'minuna billahi, believe in the oneness of Almighty Allah, that He is the one that creates you, is the one that feeds you, is the one that makes you blessed, is the one that makes your eyes see for 40, 50, 60 years till you die. And is the one that takes the sight from you. Is the one that makes you hear. From all the year you are in here. And He is the one that can take it from you. He is the one that makes your legs work. He is the one that paralyzes people too. Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
So if should lift your eyes for you to see, and lift your ear for you to hear, and see clearly, and bless you, and make you to be blessed. What is it for you to just be little from the one you have to those to those less privileged? So we have to believe in Him because He can. Allah Akbar. He's the one that brings light. He's the one that brings darkness. If we continue bringing light to life and bring darkness to others, why can't you open your light to other people? تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم, and then fight to the willing of God by helping people with the money that you've been blessed from Allah. You are not choose yourself to be blessed. You are not choose yourself to be successful. People work than you every day and they are not blessed. They are still find it difficult to be, to be have their daily needs. But He bless you. He bless what you are doing. He's the one that bless you. So He said, why can't you fight in the willing of Allah to give to the people, to the less privileged? So this is what God is saying. I don't. He said, "Man jaa bil hasanati, falahu ashru amthaluha." That anybody that bring things to table, maybe one thing, maybe you give $1, God say it's gonna multiply to 10. So if God is giving you 10, He's giving you with the capacity He has. See how that 10 is gonna be. Okay, when you are now bringing 100, 50, 200, 300, maybe this reward will be the one that's gonna be used in the end of your life. That is why it's important to me and to those who listen to me right now to know that tujahiduna fi sabilillah, fight, to the will of Allah with yourself. Those that will travel to, with these blind people to Makkah, that is being physical. They travel, they risk their life. They say, yes, we are going to be with them. So if you cannot do that, then fight with your money, use your money. So that is the only little I can say now. And then this is a more blessed to me and you. If we can join them and do the little we can do, then, and the blessing of Allah being upon you people that brought this to us. Because there are many rich people now. They don't even know where to put the money. Nobody like them. They don't even know what to do with it. They don't even know how to get the bliss of Allah, the Rahman of Allah. They don't even know what to do to get it. For bring this to us on this table, it is blessed to us and to you too. So may the peace and blessing of Almighty Allah be unto every one of us. Thank you. That's the little I can add for that.
Yes.
Amen.
We have a question from Mikhail. He has a job where it looks like he's a driver and he listens to haram music is what he's playing. He wants to know if it's okay to keep that job or should he find a new job?
Sister Awa, can I borrow your box? Awa?
Yes.
Okay, I'll bring you up later.
Elijah Rukaya, your flyer is covering your face. It's been covering your face all this time. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, brother, go ahead.
So what we do, we meet up to the office and we go out to do like door to door, But so if my car was like in better condition, I would just drive myself, and they would compensate me for that. But I kind of have to, utilize my resources wisely. So I've been, carpooling with other people, and they're listening to the music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't really have any autonomy or any control over what they're doing. I mean, I haven't really established. I mean, they know about the prayers, they know everything else. But I mean, I don't know how I don't know how.
Yeah. Who allows Dr. Nasuti to respond to that?
Brother, may Allah strengthen you to do it you and
Yeah.
Let's engage.
The Islamic student debates Allah is the one who does this everything and what happened. And what does that as a believer, you try your best to do your best. You fear Allah as based on your capacity. If you can be in your car, then you can listen to what is suitable for you as a Muslim. That is much better. And for any reason, in Sharia, we call it the to be must what. What is not good ab initio. If there is a circumstance that you cannot avoid, then you don't have control over, then it can be endured. So if you cannot be in your car, like somebody else's car, and they are playing music that you know that the content is something that is around, should not be listening to it. Just endure it for the time being that you'll be able to be in your car. So, but we cannot advise you to say leave your job because of that. So endure to the time that you can now be using your car for the same purposes. And if they are Muslim, like to encourage them not to. If they are not, then if you can explain Islam to them, they embrace that. If they do embrace, you can't force, like one of you don't force anybody to accept what Islam is saying. Then we don't ask you to leave your job because it does. Endure it. Then once you can have your own car, then you can listen to Quran, listen to Askar. And generally speaking, the music, in Surah to Luqman, Quran chapter 31, verse 6, also in Surah to Shu'ara, Allah talks about it. And as Muslims, we try to avoid it as much as possible. It's like even for those who quote and unquote, they say they are doing Islamic music. Islam allows song, which are the lyric is okay. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, or they are encouraging us to be good to our parents, to be good to neighbor. Once the lyric is Islamic, fine. But the issue is the beatings. Then you bring on the guitar, you bring on the jazz, you bring on all this and that. Even the lyric is okay. When they're bringing those instrumental, it's turn into forbidden to hear. And that's the issue with music. So song, once the lyric is okay generally, song is permissible. So in summary, the answer to your question is that don't leave your job. If you can use your car for your job and you listen to Askar and Quran, fine. Then for any reason you have no ability, now you can use the law, not saying I would say for the pending time you are still with them, try to endure and also preach to them to do the right thing. May Allah strengthen all of us. And may Allah is Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The only thing I can add to that is that, Brother Michael, the honest thing is that most times our intention and sincerity is what Allah, is most concerned about. So sometimes you can use your earpiece and just, at that moment, just block your ear, probably just be listening to Quran if you feel you cannot deal with the noise or anything. So yeah, but you cannot quit your job because your job is your means of livelihood. So yes, stick to your job. Thank you so much. We're going to please stick around. Dr. Oluya is going to speak, but before then, please, I want us to share this live out, engage, drop your hearts in, join the community by touching that heart that you see on my profile picture to join the community. Just engage. That is what is important. And if you have questions, leave it on the comment section. If you want to make a contribution, you can, send a request on the chat so that we can bring you up. Of course, we're going to be borrowing people's box too, so that we can have other people up. One thing that okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying before the doctor speak, if you wanted Sheikh Abdul Hadi to recite the Quran, his battery is low and he's gonna have to jump off shortly.
Okay, that. One thing I want to say about what our Sheikh Adam said. I love when he said, "When Allah has blessed you with light, try to light, help other people light their light," and that is what Islam is all about. No matter how small it is, trust me, $20, $50, $100, it's something when back home in Nigeria, but when they do that conversion, it's really something. And again, what she said, what they are looking for right now is about 3,000 plus. Inshallah, that's Allah will help us achieve. Mashallah. So I'm going to yield for now. Let's allow our brother Sheikh Abdullah to unmute, to recite the Quran, and then if you have one or two things to contribute, Sheikh, Assalamu alaikum, go ahead. Thank you so much.
Wa alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Good day, everyone. So I greet our big mommy, Princess, that gives us lecture today. May Almighty Allah to praise you in knowledge, inshallah. وزادنا الله وعلما وفهما. Almighty Allah protect you, guide you, inshallah. Then may Almighty Allah praise every one of us, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم